She wasn't born into fame, yet there was always something impossible to overlook about her, a bold mix of emotional intensity, confidence, and raw screen magnetism. Melis Sezen didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. She asserted her presence, transforming early artistic training into one of the most talked about and daring acting journeys of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Melis Sezen was born on January 2nd, 1997, in Istanbul, Turkey. Long before major sets and leading roles, she was drawn to performance and self-expression, showing early interest in theater and acting. She pursued formal training at Koç University, where she studied theater, developing a strong technical foundation alongside emotional awareness and stage discipline. Her acting journey began with supporting roles in television series, gradually building experience and visibility. Early appearances in projects such as Hayat Tatlıdır and Sia Insi helped her gain confidence on screen, but it was her role as Darren in the psychological drama Sadakatsiz that catapulted her into the spotlight. The series became a massive hit, and her fearless portrayal of a complex, emotionally volatile character sparked widespread discussion and recognition. Rather than being defined by that success, Melis continued to challenge expectations. She expanded her range with roles in projects like Ya İstiklal Ya Oğlum, where she stepped into a historical narrative, and later in Gülsüm'ül, portraying characters shaped by trauma, strength, and contradiction. Each role demonstrated her willingness to embrace emotional risk and complexity rather than comfort. Melis's approach to acting is marked by intensity and commitment. She gravitates toward characters with psychological depth, moral ambiguity, and emotional extremes, often pushing boundaries in both performance and public perception. This boldness has made her one of the most distinctive actresses of her generation. Off-screen, Melis's public image blends individuality with high fashion visibility. She's a regular presence at international fashion events and major brand campaigns, known for daring style choices that reflect her expressive personality. Rather than blending in, she consistently uses fashion as a form of artistic extension. Her lifestyle mirrors her creative drive. She values physical movement, emotional exploration, and personal freedom, maintaining routines that support both mental and artistic stamina. While her personal life has occasionally drawn media attention, she remains focused on her work and self-development, allowing her performances to speak louder than headlines. Melis's influence extends beyond television. With a strong social media following and growing international attention through streaming platforms, she has become one of the most recognizable and discussed names in modern Turkish drama. Her estimated net worth reflects earnings from acting, endorsements, and fashion collaborations, built through visibility, risk-taking, and consistency. What truly sets her apart is fearlessness. Melis does not shy away from flawed, controversial, or emotionally raw characters. She leans into discomfort, embraces transformation, and prioritizes artistic expression over predictability. That courage defines her trajectory. As of 2026, Melis Sezen stands not only as a leading actress, but as a symbol of bold evolution and unapologetic individuality in contemporary entertainment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He did not rise from obscurity overnight, yet there was always an unmistakable intensity about him, a mix of physical presence, sharp intelligence, and screen confidence that made him impossible to overlook. Yaman did not simply enter Turkish entertainment. He asserted himself within it, turning discipline, ambition, and raw charisma into one of the most recognizable careers of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you enjoyed deep dives into celebrity journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for more exclusive content. Yaman was born on November 8, 1989, in Istanbul, Turkey. Long before acting became his path, he showed a strong academic drive. He attended the prestigious Italian high school in Istanbul and later graduated from Yeditepe University's Faculty of Law. This intellectual foundation shaped his structured mindset, confidence, and ability to approach his career with strategic clarity. Before stepping fully into acting, Ken explored modeling and fitness, building the physical discipline that would later become part of his screen identity. His acting journey began with supporting roles in television dramas, where his commanding presence quickly stood out. Early projects such as Gönül İşleri introduced him to audiences, but his potential was still unfolding. His career reached a turning point with the romantic comedy Dalyanay, where his performance brought wider recognition. However, it was Erkinci Kus that transformed Yaman into an international phenomenon. Portraying Divot, he captivated global audiences, earning awards and building a massive fan base across Europe, Latin America, and the Middle East. The series positioned him as one of the most visible Turkish actors on the global stage. Rather than remaining within a single genre or market, Ken made bold career decisions. He stepped beyond Turkish television, focusing on international projects and expanding his reach. His lead role in the Italian series Viola come Il Mare marked a significant shift, proving his ability to adapt to new languages, industries, and audience expectations. By 2026, Yaman is widely recognized as a cross-border star. Directors value his work ethic, producers recognize his market power, and audiences remain engaged by his larger-than-life presence. His career reflects calculated risk-taking and a desire for long-term global relevance rather than local comfort. Off-screen, his public image is bold and unapologetic. He embraces fitness, personal development, and cultural exploration, often sharing insights into his routines and philosophy. While his visibility remains high, he maintains control over his narrative, choosing when and how he engages with media attention. Fashion plays a central role in his image. Known for confident and masculine styling, Yaman frequently appears in international fashion campaigns and events. His style reinforces his screen persona, strong, assertive, and unmistakably modern. His personal life has often drawn intense media interest, yet he consistently redirects focus toward his work and ambitions. Within the industry, he is described as driven, disciplined, and deeply committed to evolving as a performer beyond early stereotypes. As of 2026, his estimated net worth reflects success across television, international productions, endorsements, and brand collaborations. More than financial achievement, he has established himself as one of the few Turkish actors to successfully transition into a global entertainment space. What truly defines Yaman's journey is ambition. He continuously challenges boundaries, embraces cultural shifts, and refuses stagnation. From Turkish television favorite to international leading man, his rise is fueled by confidence, adaptability, and relentless drive. As of 2026, Yaman stands as a symbol of modern Turkish stardom on a global scale, bold, strategic, and built for lasting impact. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.